Hey, I finally visited Kasenyi Landing Site. Despite having been a geography student way back in my high school days, for some reason, I had never visited Kasenyi, and yet this was one of those places most openly visited by schools to carry out field work for study purposes. So, our journey to the site began off at Abaita Babidi stage off the Entebbe Highway. And there, me and my videographer got a boda just so we could save time, but also, there are taxis that can get you to the site. So the distance from Abaita stage to the landing site is approximately 8 kilometers. And there we were riding on this dusty and bumpy Maram road to the landing site. And I should say, my shades and mask came right in handy. According to studies, Kasenyi Fish Landing Site has a population of over 2,000 people, who by the way only come to the site for business, only to retire later on in the evening to their residential homes. And hey, you are about to be in for a surprise, as there is just so much activity going on in this place than just fishing. Fish landing sites or centers are associated with small-scale marine and fisheries. So what happens is these places provide a location for first point of sale of different products, and also a place where fishers can leave their boats and obtain supplies such as food, fuel and ice. So Uganda has over 9 of these landing sites, and today we visit one of them. Located 8 kilometers along Entebbe Road off Abaita Babidi, Kasenyi Landing Site is one of the busiest, if not the largest, on Lake Victoria. And today we are going to be seeing the activities that are done in this place, the different things that are really attractive about this landing site. Welcome to the show. My name is Sebugenyi Blackline. You can call me Blackline, and you are welcome right to this channel. Give me a visit. One request I have for you though is to hit the subscribe button. When you are done with that, then we are good. You can be able to see more of these videos. On this channel, we bring you different hotel and restaurant tours. We take you around different places in Uganda. We help you to adventure and explore the different tourism sites in the country Uganda. Get to know why Uganda is a highly ranked tourism destination. So, on reaching the site, one of the things I learned first was that this fish landing site is dissected into a number of departments, probably because of the big number of people in this place, plus the multiple businesses and activities carried out. And from a management point of view, this was a brilliant idea. So we talked to some of the people in these departments and found out the challenges they face, plus how they generally find life at the landing site. Okay, so one of the departments here at the Kasenyi landing site is the boat making department, and there are several of them. However, at this time we are at the boat making department. Like you can see in my background, the people behind me are doing their thing. You can see work that is going on over there. However, I should say that one of the challenges that these people are facing right now is the scarcity in material. They say that they get the wood that they use to make this, or the timber that they use to make these boats, all the way from Congo. However, one of my interviewees told me that the roads in Congo are not that good. Therefore, that leads to a hike in prices of this timber. So that's one of the challenges that they face making these boats. So one of the other challenges is this business. This business happens to be a seasonal business, and it is seasonal in a way that they only have certain times in a year that they have to make some money, like you know. So what happens is their season, according to my interviewee, is between April and July, and after that time, there is not so much business that is going on. However, because of the COVID-19 crisis that hit the whole world, these people do not have so much to do because
you know how business was affected. This boat you are seeing over here is like 30 feet, and the one on my left over there is 40 feet. However, the biggest that they have made here is over 60 feet. Concerning the prices of the boats, one of my interviewees tells me that a boat can go from as low as 1.5 million and above. So we are still at the Kasenyi landing site, specifically the boat making department. Like I said before, business has been quite slow since April when the COVID times hit, and like you can see my fellows over here, they don't really have much to do. But then my interviewee tells me that there is a time that comes and this place is really busy, but because of the COVID-19 times, business has gotten slow. They have a fewer clients.
The engineering department is just a few meters away from the boat making department, and these ones basically handle boat engines that are mechanically down.
I'm called Kamoga Wilson. So I'm the chairman of the mechanical all around Kasenyi side. In this garage for 7 years over now. So many problems along this side of the job. First of all, when it refers to the spare parts are very expensive according to the way the situation it is these days. For instance, this time, when you look at this area, we all depend on the fish. So wherever there is no fish, so you find that everything is very stuck. So that's why you see that now these days, probably the job is not easy at all. Since the last 3 years, things was going on well because we used to get engines and we could electrify them and we could get some money from it. But these days, everything is stuck. According to the landing site journal, there are different sections. So in different sections, each section they have their own problems according to their work, the way it stands. So me, I can't talk about the problems of the other sector. So that's like that.
Kasenyi landing site, and like you can see, apparently right now I'm at the mechanical department. These are the people that get to fix the boat engines when they get a problem, and this is like the engineering department here at the landing site. Like you can see in my background, this is their workspace. And like you can see this machinery over here, this is one of the engines that they use, and these are some of the things that they do work on. And like you've heard from Mr. Walter, he says business has been good, or business was good before the COVID time. Otherwise, right now, things have not been really that easy because business has been slow. And like you can see these people, probably right now they would be doing something, but they are really not doing anything because generally business got slow, business is stuck. So otherwise, business for all the years that the workshop has been in place, things have really been good for them.
Because Kasenyi Fish Landing Site is mostly about fish, some activities like fish frying are just unavoidable.
Kasenyi landing site here in just a few kilometers away from Entebbe, and right now, like you can see in my background, is the fish frying business. So literally, like this is a landing site where they do fishing and all that. So like you can see in my background, there is fish that is being fried over there. Fish frying is going on, and you can really enjoy the fish is of different types and it comes in different sizes. They are these very small pieces, and then they go on increasing by size. So the price of this fish over here ranges from as low as 1,000 Ugandan shillings to 18,000. And you can come here, have a good time, get a piece of fish, or you can just have a very small bit of it, or you can get a whole fish and enjoy it for yourself.
Silverfish, which is locally called mukene, is also another whole department at the landing site.
I'm still here at the Kasenyi Fish Landing Site, and like I told you, we have several departments on this landing site. So right about now, like you can see, I'm at the Silverfish department. Locally, Silverfish is called mukene, and I'm going to be interviewing one of the, actually the chairman, who runs this department, and he is going to be telling us all there is to know about this department.
Amanya Silverfish abasinga bamanyi America abakumazzi n'abewala ne ku lukalu.
My name is Silverfish. Many know me as Kamerika, those at the lake and in distant places and here on the land. I am a fishmonger, specifically Silverfish, but also the chairman Silverfish department.
Mbera wano natudukanya mulimu gwa mukene guno ne bannange.
This is where I base as my fellows and I run this Silverfish business. Business is good, only that you cannot put a specific price to fish.
Nenga yeragisamu kubala kokka na ku nomanya kiki.
But you only have to be calculative, find out what you really need, because now at least we are well conversant with this business due to experience. So this business is not bad.
Owa kilo sawa zino kakaga bitano.
At the moment, 1 kilogram goes for 6,500 shillings. That's for human consumption. Chicken feed is between 4,800 and 5,500 shillings.
Owensawo nga zino za kilo 5 ali musingisi emitwalo 32.
A whole sack costs 320 to 330,000 shillings, and that is super, the best you can get. Kasenyi Landing Site also has a somewhat like recreational side of it, and you only get to see this when you reach at what many at the fishing site call the beach.
Star settings, you know see me everything well clean. Definitely, how with the winning team. Yeah.
And also, when you climb up above the cliff, which is a raised rope also at the landing site. Here, you get beautiful views of the Lake Victoria waters, an island in a far distance, and also you get to see the whole landing site at quite a distance. And I should say, it is a nice view. The fish exporting unit is one other important department here at the landing site.
Still at the Kasenyi Landing Site, and right behind me, what you're looking at is the fish exporting unit right here at the landing site. This is where it all begins. I mean, this is where the fish is prepared right from the lake. Right now, I'm going to be interviewing the chairman who is responsible for this landing site, and he's going to be telling us how business is really going.
My name is Namaidia Ronald. I'm happy to see you here at Kasenyi Landing Site. I am the chairman for fishermen and fishmongers at this landing site. And where we are is the most sensitive place at the landing site, the export unit. We do sell fish for wholesale and also export to America, Europe, and also Asia. There are many islands where this fish is brought from, like Sesse, Buvuma Islands all bring their fish to this landing site. It is one of the biggest landing sites in Uganda. Like you can see, the landing site is in good condition, and this is like the face of the fishing industry. Nowadays, fish is scarce. This would have been a good season, but we are wondering because the fish is scarce. The season is usually good in September and October, as we usually have much fish. Lately, business is not that good, but we survive. We still get what to eat. COVID has also affected us, but because this is foodstuff, we are not shut down as people have to eat. But still transport was restricted, hence affecting our day-to-day work. Just like I mentioned, we always have our favorite seasons. Unlike this year, our seasonal expectations have been disorganized. Because this time people would be busy, but like you can see, many of the people are doing nothing. While talking with one of the authorities at the landing site, he said to them Kasenyi Landing Site is more than just that. It is a town. And I can truly testify to this given the number of businesses and commercial activities being run in this place. From people selling foodstuffs in the market, wholesale shops, bars and liquor stores, shops selling clothes, and also small makeshift restaurants.
The learning site is such a busy place, I tell you. So right now I'm seated in one of the restaurants or eateries that happens to be one of the places that feeds the very many people or the big population that stays here at the landing site. So there are several of these, like you can see, or we shall be later on showing you. And what they do is they prepare food just like a normal restaurant runs, just that this one is probably locally made, but basically it is also for feeding the people here at the landing site. Give me a visit. Give me a gift.
Abali waggulu ku WhatsApp, Facebook n'emikutu emirala mulina okwetomya give me a gifting ebyo nga bwe nkyogedde bwe YouTube
Give me a visit.
give me a gift
A visit.
anti nga bwe nkyogera bano beerabidde
Subscribe.
ate oyogera bali ab'engulu
Subscribe.
era bwe nkyogedde.
Well, I would say that someone would be wrong to say that Kasenyi Learning Site is only a learning site. Trust me, my friend, it is bigger than a learning site. We've seen quite a lot of activity going on in this place, all the way from boat making to the marketplace, to the mukene sellers, and there is so much for you to see in this place. Not forgetting this place houses one of the most important places in this country, and that is where they prepare fish that is going to be exported. This place is really worthy to give a visit. Remember to subscribe to my channel, that is Give Me a Visit. Thank you for watching.